Hello. So, I don't know if anyone's been watching the news, but this good something good came up in my news feed. Another Karen. Anyone want to guess who this one is? So this one is Whoopi Goldberg. You know the girl from The View? So she decided to do what many in this community on YouTube do on this platform. They lie. They mislead people. So, on The View, Whoopi Goldberg was celebrating her 69th birthday. And she got cupcakes from a Staten Island bakery. So she didn't name the bakery firsthand. She left the name out. But she made some pretty defamatory remarks about the bakery. Things that weren't true. She said that she was denied service because of her political beliefs, which, in my opinion, was total bullshit. You know, when I heard that at first, I said, if anything, if she was denied service at all, it would have been for acting like an entitled Karen. Blowing a fit or something. But that's not what happened either. So she made the remarks that it wasn't because of her gender, wasn't because of her race, but because it was due to her political views. So let's explore that for a second, all right? So she ordered a rare dessert, a cupcake. It's called Charlotte Russe. Okay. It is sold at very few bakeries across the country. It's an old school dessert. And what was showed on the show, on The View, had a very distinct packaging. Okay. And she said New York City. So if you Google Charlotte Russe, the dessert, only one bakery in New York City carries it. So, according to a lawyer on TV, if the bakery wanted to sue with Goldberg, she didn't have to name them by name. Just enough information to identify the business. All right. So, the star speculated an unnamed bakery had refused her pastry order because of her political perspectives. So the bakery was Holterman's, and this is I actually know the place. It's by the Staten Island Mall nearby. The bakery is New York State's oldest, established in 1878. So according to The View, Whoopi had gave a list of her favorite products or her favorite desserts or whatever. So the View called in ahead of time for the pastries or cupcakes, whatever you want to call it. It's distinct packaging, tiny polka dots on white paper push-up cup was what the detail on The View. Okay. So she wasn't denied service. All right. She wasn't denied service. All right. They picked up the order, for fuck's sakes. They picked up her fucking order. All right. End of story. But here's what actually happened. All right. So here's what actually happened. So Holterman's is an old business. Its boiler or oven is over 60 years old. Okay. It's over 60 years old. So the boiler was on the fritz. So when they called 2 weeks beforehand, the owner told The View, I don't know if I can commit to that big order. And told them straight up, okay, I don't know if I can have it in time. She wasn't denying service. She wasn't doing anything sketchy or, all right. So what it said here is a call came into the business from someone on The View 2 weeks ago. At this very moment, the order, she could not forecast any commitments because the shop's ancient boilers were on the fritz. Okay. So according to the news reports, a show rep asked Holterman's for Charlotte Russe specifically for November 6th and November 13th, broadcast on ABC. Holterman's told outlets a woman ultimately showed up on Wednesday, November 13th at 7:30 a.m. to pick up the 50 pieces of the bakery's signature Charlotte Russe. So, in fact, if you really think about this, no one was denied service. But Whoopi Goldberg on The View tells everyone that she was denied service. That is a fucking lie. All right? Damn. So the owner confirms that Goldberg initially requested the desserts 2 weeks ago and denies the insinuation that she wasn't able to complete the order as a comment on Whoopi Goldberg's left-leaning politics. So the owner said she was not aware of the affiliations or political affiliations of the woman who picked up the dessert. All right. With regard to The View or otherwise. Now, I'm going to say this. All right. This is just my opinion, of course. But why would a business care what your political affiliation is? That doesn't make them money. Usually when you run a business, you're there to make money, not lose it. Now, I could see that the boilers on the fritz, when they break down, they have to call a repairman. And that gets a little costly and sometimes can cause an inconvenience. But some of these ovens for bakeries and restaurants can be awfully, awfully expensive. More expensive than calling the repair guy. So sometimes these businesses find it cheaper just to call the repairman than buying a whole new unit. So So Whoopi Goldberg is a fucking liar. She defamed a well-known business in New York City just because she wasn't getting things her way. Damn, Whoopi. What the fuck is wrong with you? I think, in my opinion, she's entitled. She thinks she's entitled. She's Whoopi Goldberg. She wants things when she wants it, and she wants it now. And if she's told, I don't know if I can commit to your order because our boilers are on the fritz, she gets upset. And then just roasts them right in the show. She thinks I think she just thinks I'll get away with it. She didn't expect this blow up over her comments. I'll say that for sure. And this is coming from the same woman way back when that screamed and yelled at Judge Janine Piero for her opinions on Donald Trump. Threw her out. That Karen. Yeah, her name's Karen, but you know what kind of Karen I'm talking about. But then her controversial comment on Bill Cosby. She was defending Bill Cosby. I don't think she gets a lot of things. Really. In my opinion, she's not that bright. So she makes these comments. She makes these accusations. She says, "Oh, I'll hide behind ABC. I'll hide behind my name. No one's going to actually sue me." I think that's her mentality. One day her luck is going to run out. I'm just surprised. What's his name? Thinking. Kyle Rittenhouse. She defamed him too. She defamed that guy. And the case turned out to be most likely self-defense. The press lied. Damn. I didn't think that one of these clowns from The View would get so triggered over cupcakes. But here we are. And the bakery owner, Jill Holterman, had every right to speak out. She had every right to defend herself. It's her business, her livelihood at stake. She thought, I think Whoopi thought, oh, no one's going to speak out. And if they do, no one's going to cover it on TV. Boy, was she wrong. So I'm just going to say this before I go. I'll admit, I used to watch the clowns on The View. I never took any of those panelists seriously. I used to turn on The View and watch them humiliate themselves. Because all they are is cheap cheap entertainment.